Gentlemen, did we decide a safe way to move this thing yet? Kick it?
On the base.
It's a ticking time bomb, Holmes. I'm afraid to move right now. Where were you guys? Does anybody know where they were on the road? I don't know where they went, but I'm sure it was in black and white, and there was an old-timey piano playing the entire time. And they were chasing on another caper, chasing down their arch nemesis, the Bamboozle Boys. I don't know. The Rustic Roustabouts Collective. It's just all of them with even bigger mustaches on. With mustaches upon their mustaches and hamburger masks on. Okay. Here we go. You guys are doing it? Please keep it down back there. In the back, specifically. Hi. If you're talking, you better be talking to me. Or about me. Those were two nondescript syllables, and now you're looking away. Okay. Lost it. Lost the one guy who was going to engage me, and I've made a powerful enemy. I don't know what we're supposed to talk about. We'll just check the... All seems pretty good. We did it. We made it out this evening. You guys are the most hearty hipsters. You guys are the saber-tooth hipsters who can survive the wilderness. Yeah. Yeah. Let those weedy glass-boned sons of bitches hide out in their fourth-story lofts, grooming their devilish facial hair, thumbing their noses and folding their ascots over and over again. Fucking inbred hipster royalty out there. Skin like tweed. Their skin they're so inbred. Their skin has become tweed. They have bicycle wheels for feet. And screw-offable haircuts. Okay. Believe it or not, I'm dry, y'all. I'm sober. I got on the wagon so I could study it and look for flaws. I am on the wagon. I've realized some things about myself since I quit drinking. For instance, I have blue eyes. Didn't know that. I have two cats. Very well taken care of, by whom I know not. And I also learned that at 9:30 a.m., there's a 9:30 a.m., first of all, every day, a man in a tri-corner hat sneaks into my room and puts a peppermint on my tongue. Exactly what? It's bananas. I was as surprised that I was awake as he was. I terrified him. He fell backwards out of my window, learned something else about myself. I dig a pretty handy grave. All for muscle memory. How am I doing this? What are all these other mouths? They retired my jersey. Is what I like to call taking away my license. I was too good at it. Y'all. So they took it away and said, no more. You're making everybody else look bad. I just had a crippling fear that my zipper is down. Should I investigate it?
Yeah.
Yep, it is. No, it's not. But you don't have to look. But it's free if you want to. Okay. I go to DUI alcohol classes, which I don't think I need because I was pretty good at it. And I go there, and all of these people in it, they've all got like some like magical get out of a DUI free like trick that they all apparently forgot on the night that they got their DUI. They're like, all right, I had that whistle that if I blew it, a leprechaun would have come and saved me. I should have used that, but I forgot. And like one of them was mustard. Like if you get pulled over and you eat a bunch of mustard, like they can't tell that you're drunk, because everybody drives around with like a glass of emergency mustard, right? You guys all have that? Or like just in your top pocket, and you can just hit it like Popeye and it shoots up in your mouth. The other one was pennies. Like if you eat pennies, if you put a bunch of pennies in your mouth, they won't be able to detect the alcohol. And those are both pretty solid. That's true. Because if I was a cop and I pulled over a guy and he turned to the window and just mustard and pennies just came out, I would shoot him a bunch. I would not be taking that gentleman or madam to jail. They would be dead. I also had a friend tell me that her friend got a DUI, and they told her you can't drive anymore. You're not allowed to drive unless it's a moped. They let her drive something. That's crazy. That can't be a fucking thing. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Like, you can't be trusted to drive an automobile unless it's small and maneuverable and you fit through the front door of someone's house so you can chase them around inside, up and down the stairs, and into their bathroom, and maybe put a wig on it and get it on the bus. And it's too late before anyone realizes that's not a person, it's a drunk with a moped. That's like if you were a convicted sex offender and they were like, you can't go within 500 feet of a school unless you're dressed like Yu-Gi-Oh! Here are some quarters for the arcade and a candy apple. Go knock yourself out. Here's this. Don't know why I'm going to say this to you, but I am. I was eating carrots the other day, and I'm like in a weird way, not like on the bus with a mask on or something. Big bag of carrots. I'm going to get more carrots. Eating carrots. And somebody was like, those are really good for your eyes. And I was like, you're thinking of glasses. But you shouldn't eat those. One of my, I don't know what you said, but I loved it. One of my favorite things in the world ever is those old like videos, like the World of Tomorrow videos. You know what I'm talking about? When like what people in the 60s thought the future was gonna be like in the 60s, but now, does that make anyway? Because they're always like just either super wrong right away. They're like, in the future, dogs will come in pill form and everyone will eat rockets. And you're like, no. Or they're like kind of right before being immediately wrong. They'll be like, in the year 1997, every family in America will have a computer. And you're like, yeah, kind of, instead of a father. No. You're real close. In the year 1998, the House of Tomorrow will be over 90% plastics. Yeah, that could be a thing, which will be over 80% Chinese people. No! The 60s, you're scaring everyone in there. The one thing that I feel they never would have dreamed up is our love of walking around staring into our phones, glowing rectangles. The man of the future loves nothing more than staring into his glowing cube box. The only thing he loves more than that is bumping into people and crashing his car while texting. It seems that on the smartphone front, there's two camps. There's iPhones. And there's Android, and iPhone is like, it's good, it's pretty, and it works. It's like having a girlfriend that's smarter than you. Like, she remembers everyone's birthday, and she's always correcting your spelling in front of your friends and stuff. And Android is like, it's like if like an Eastern European guy once saw someone using an iPhone, like on a train as it whizzed past the brick factory where he worked, and was like, I can build. And like the first went to like a scrap metal yard and tried to build one, and like the first 3 killed people, and he was like, okay, I'll try. And finally he gets one, and he's like, it's cell phone, and they're like, you mean iPhone? And he's like, it's Android, goodbye. And like they both kind of work. Like the iPhone will be like, you have Siri, and you'll be like, hey Siri, can you wake me up at 9 a.m.? And she's like, totally. I'll wake you up with the sound of bacon and holographic butterflies will lift open your eyelids. It'll be awesome. And Android, you'll be like, Android,
Oh, no.
let's try this again. Wake me up at 9 a.m. human time. And it'll be like, no, I'll give it a shot. Alarm set for 9 M&M's human crimes. I will now sing you an ancient android lullaby. And then it's just fucking modem noises and sparks all night. It's got the driving function. You'll be like, Siri, could you get me home? It's like, totally. How many tulip fields would you like to pass on the way? Not an exorbitant amount, I suppose. And with Android, you'll be like, Android, we've been out here for so long. Please, can you just get me home? And after like 2 hours of it just being like, that was it back there. You missed your turn. You'll just roll into like an abandoned lot. It'll be like, welcome home. You're like, I don't live here. And it's like, you'll adapt. Like, is that a wolf over there? I don't know. Sounding wolf alarm. Bleep, bleep. Does that attract the wolves or scare them off? Let's find out. Shut him down. All right, guys, that's it.